These are the community drive incremental upgrading of the Freedom Square informal settlement. This is the map and for the informal settlement of Freedom Square in Gobabis. How was it look like? And where is Freedom Square in Namibia? How the project emerged? Gobabis is 200 kilo east of Windhoek, and they are having 19,000, more than 19,000 population, and 47% people that are living in the informal settlement without access to water, sanitation, no security of tenure. Initially, the local authority planned to relocate the residents to other locations because there was no way, but the opportunity for upgrading came through community land information program, through learning exchange, planning studio with students from Namibia University of Science and Technology, reblocking and register household for security of tenure and for the service. How the project emerged, community land information program, Gobabis and Shekdwela Federation of Namibia agreed to citywide informal settlement data collection, and municipality agreed that the resident can stay and do reblocking the area. The MU signed between Shekdwela Federation of Namibia, Namibia Housing Action Group, Gobabis Municipality, and Freedom Square Community. The community studio take place for the layout, which the student and the lecturers was there to help the community. Funding come also from the local government and Selavit. What was achieved on the data collection and in the project and everything, it was 1,115 households have access to land and basic service, security of tenure, and therefore opportunity for investing and improving their houses. This is 25% of Gobabis informal settlement, from 5 water tap to 250 water meter, prepaid water meter, as requested by the community. And 25 houses have been already constructed by Shekdwela Federation of Namibia. What was the achievement in the whole process? The largest scale informal settlement upgrading with housing. The new partnership through community driving process. Community gain various skills and knowledge. Partnership between stakeholders have strengthened the relationship between community and municipality. The major achievement process starting in 19 other urban areas within a total of 31 informal settlements, and 24 households have initiated this incremental upgrading, supported by the Informal Settlement Upgrading Alliance for stakeholders, formed to support and scale up the process. The main difference to other way to access housing in Namibia, community driving land and shelter provision has been initiated, adapted, and changed to include the very poor, and have now extended through the inter-country. The process has been mainly driven by women. Housing are more affordable for those on very low income. New partnerships have been developed between commercial institutions and the other local community. Community and local authority are learning from each other and increasingly working together to address the housing problem faced by low-income communities. Community in informal settlement are learning to manage their own data collection through the Community Land Information Program. Impact and resident experience, consultation and partnership. The community have learned the element of working together as a unit through the process, and the municipalities have learned to plan with the people. Ownership of the process by community and partner. The community drives the process in partnership with their local authority and stakeholder, acquire skill and understanding of the process that lead to the project sustainability. Security of tenure, household receive the landlord title from Ministry of Agriculture, Water and Land Reform through the flexible land tenures project. Stakeholder contribution and scale up. The awareness of the participatory process lead to more community members doing the work with the support of their local authority. Through the MU with NAST, there was a consultation with curriculum design for Bachelor of Town and regional planning course to include participatory planning studio in the community. They subject offer to the third-year student to expose students to industrial needs. And that is our end of our presentation.
Thank you. I was wondering if you could maybe talk about the funding in when I was reading your profile in the Cohabitat platform. It talked about the savings groups and the ministry matching the contributions, but this was after independence in 1990, so I don't know if that's still happening. So is there funding still primarily through the savings groups, or is there state support as well?
Okay, the members still have their contribution that are contributing, and now the ministry is also contributing every financial year.
Basically, the community is still saving. Nothing has changed. Communities are still saving for their own needs. And also, for example, in Gobabis, there was an 8 million contribution from the government side, and also money from Salaviv to buy water taps. But the community also contributed through their savings by also contribute to water taps and instead of getting loans, they also contributed towards the water taps, because they got money from Silavip, and they also contributed from their own savings schemes.
I see, thank you. And then is it possible to talk about the data collection? So just curious to know what you're collecting information about.
Okay, we are collecting information on the household level from the informal settlement. If we want to upgrade the informal settlement, then we collect household information, because we want to find out how many people are staying in that informal settlement that we want to upgrading, and the affordability, if the people can afford to buy land or they cannot afford, and the priority need. They can also mention their priority need, what is their first need. For example, if they don't have water or the toilet, they will talk themselves that the first need, what is our first need? And this information helps the government to see which is the first need for the community.
All right, well, thank you. That's very, very inspiring. Nice to see that it's a project that's being used as a replicable model and being used in education as well.
To the project from Namibia, you talked very fast about the flexible tenure system. Maybe it is interesting for others also to understand how this functions, how this works, the flexible tenure, how long does it last, and does it protect from evictions, and can this be transformed in other types of tenures afterwards?
The flexible land tenure system here in Namibia is being piloted. So in Gobabis, when people got land and constructed their houses, they got the landhold titles. The landhold titles, meaning it has conditions, meaning you can only transfer, you cannot sell the land, you can only transfer it to the next person. You can also lease it. And for you to transfer that, for example, if you want to transfer your piece of land, you have to consult the whole association because firstly you are placed in blocks of land and then you form an association. Once you have formed an association, that's when you get a landhold title, and this landhold title has conditions, meaning you cannot sell the land, you can only transfer it. And when you have to transfer it to someone else, you have to consult your association. So it's restricted. So you can probably, I don't know when you get, when do you get the freehold? Inga, when do you get the freehold title?
When you get the freehold title, only when you finish to pay your service, you finish to pay your land, is where you are going to get the freehold title.
So meaning for now, we just have the landhold, the members in Gobabis, they only have landhold titles. That's it.